In Hong Kong, I saw what felt like the future. Not the skyline, not the light, but the people. Everyone moved with intention. Eyes down, no words, no contact. Humanity on autopilot. Hong Kong is a mirror of the modern world, a city where technology and culture blend into perfect symmetry. People don't mean to disconnect, they're just adapting. It's a survival mechanism for a world that never stops. While I was there, I thought, maybe this is where we're all heading. A future that's clean, connected, and efficient, but less human. The irony is, it works, but it makes you wonder, when everything runs perfectly, what's left of being human? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Julia, and don't worry, you're watching a perfect video because this is episode 1 of my brand new series, Life Lessons from Travel. I aim to explore what the world teaches you when you actually stop and listen. I think the whole purpose of travel is to find out what each place reveals about us and the world and society and the future. So my mission is to share my findings and observations, starting with Hong Kong. Welcome to the first episode. Hong Kong was a place that kind of surprised me. I know we expect it to be futuristic, and don't get me wrong, it very much is. You have the neon lights and the tall buildings and everything is just bigger and more chaotic than you can imagine. But when you actually look back down beyond the skyscrapers, what you'll see is millions and millions and millions of faces lit up by their screens. No one seems to be talking to each other. No one seems to be interacting with one another. Everyone has got their face buried in a screen. Now, something that I experienced that I thought was just insane was when I was walking and somebody walked into me. Instead of apologizing or saying excuse me or moving out of the way, they just kept walking into me. Like if you imagine in GTA, when you just keep going, you can't walk around something, so you continue walking into it. That's what would happen. And not once did the person look up at me, look away from their phone. It's just like I was an object in the way. Another thing I experienced was when I was in shops, no one said hello, thank you, good morning, good afternoon. It wasn't a thing. I would go into a shop, I would say hello. Silence. I would say thank you. Silence. See, at first I thought it was rudeness, but eventually I realized it's simply a difference in cultural values. Silence is respect and silence is efficiency. It's a culture that thrives on being efficient, but a lot of it actually seemed like a reflection of the development of technology. I mean, the more connected people were through their devices, the more disconnected they were in real life. Me and my friend went to a restaurant and there was 2 local girls sat next to us, and they were sat there for, give or take, hour and a half, and they did not exchange one word between them. See, me and my friend, normal conversation, laughing, smiling, you know, as you would when you're out for a meal with your friend. But these 2 girls were on their phone the entire time. It just seemed insane to me how even when people were spending time together, they weren't really, truly, mentally present. It's like the autopilot started to reflect that of machines. You know, I didn't see people laugh. I didn't see people cry. I didn't see any emotion. And I guess in high pressure environments like Hong Kong, silence and a lack of emotion are just adaptive behaviors. And I can see that. You know, I started working in corporate 2 years ago, and I can see a huge difference in how I behave when I'm at work compared to how I was before that or how I am in a different environment. The more high pressure your work is, the more you have to neutralize your personality. the more you have to neutralize your humanity. You're expected to work like a robot. And the outcome is people that reflect that. You know, Hong Kong is also a place of order. I would say it's a place that is almost perfect. When you're waiting for a train or a bus, everyone lines up in a perfect queue. No words are exchanged. There's no, oh, are you in the queue? Are you waiting for this bus? Are you waiting for that bus? By default, everybody knows exactly where they need to go. No one is out of line. No one disrespects the order. Same way, I was in the shop looking for clothes. I tried to find my size, and the shopkeeper informed me that everything was one size. There was only one size in the shop. Every item of clothing was sold for one single body type. And I guess at face value, this looks like a community that is thriving. You know, it's safe, it works, people are listening, people are productive, people are efficient. But are they human? Where's the space to be real? Where's the space to cry? Where's the space to feel? Where's the space to laugh? I didn't see that. I didn't feel that. And I guess it just made me think, maybe Hong Kong is a glance into the future. If everything runs perfectly, what's left of being real? Being imperfect is what makes us human. I don't think we're supposed to be perfect. We're not supposed to run like machines. That's not how we were created. That's not our purpose on this world. We're supposed to be here to create. We're supposed to be here to push boundaries and explore and try new things. We wouldn't be where we are today if people weren't pushing that barrier. And yeah, the future looks great and technology is great and AI helps me every day. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but where do we draw the line? What if the future was never about robots taking over the world? It's about us becoming them. I guess in a way this trip was a wake-up call. It showed me where we're all heading if we continue the way we're going. And for some that might work, but I think in some ways when it does start happening more broadly, and it already has, we won't even see how severe and extreme the changes are. We're already glued to our phones. We're already reliant on artificial intelligence. We're already missing a third space because everyone is already connected through their devices. So at what point do you realize you're no longer living in the real world? So yeah, it does look great on paper. An efficient world where everybody listens and everybody works hard and everything functions perfectly and efficiently and quickly. But is that really what life is about? It's getting to a point where human connection is secondary to function. This isn't just Hong Kong. It's where we're all headed. The more connected we are online, the less connected we seem to be in real life. Hong Kong isn't a problem, it's a preview. A glimpse into a world where routine replaces curiosity, where we've mastered progress but lost presence. It taught me that connection is a choice. You can be surrounded by millions and still be invisible. Or you can look up, say hi, notice someone. That's what will bring humanity back. If you liked this episode, make sure you give it a thumbs up and comment down below. And most importantly, subscribe for more of these kind of videos. See you guys in the next one.